Ok, c'est parti. Let's go. On continue. Énième épisode. The Wolf Among Us. 5e et dernier épisode. Hop. Pendant le récap, tiens, hop, je me prépare mon petit candy, hop. Et c'est parti.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
C'est ça que tout a commencé.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Faith and Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Ça commence directement sur la scène d'intro incroyable. Je suis vraiment hypé sur le fait que le 2 va voir le jour très bientôt. Là, ça y est, je pense que voilà, 10 ans plus tard, 10 ans après, c'est la sortie de ce The Wolf Among Us sorti en 2013. Telltale Games, c'est beaucoup fermé, c'est sûr. Maintenant, on aura des nouvelles au début 2022. Donc, je pense aux alentours de janvier, février, mars, un truc comme ça. Je suis très hâte. Épisode 5,
You've come a
lié au-
long way. You must be tired.
Repère du tordu, nu.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver.
Pervers. Non.
Sit down, Jersey.
Manipulateur.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like
It's
that.
fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women, I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? I hope you don't still think I did it. I have my bad habits, but manslaughter.
Georgie, il est un peu dans le coup quand même. Alors, est-ce que ce serait pas le Crocketman qui a commandité le meurtre, mais Georgie qui l'a fait? C'est compliqué. C'est compliqué, c'est compliqué, c'est compliqué, c'est compliqué. C'est compliqué. Et ça restera jamais. C'était toi, Bloody Mary. On va dire Georgie. Non, je veux dire que c'est lui.
Isn't one of them.
Don't give me this employee bullshit. I know it was you.
What must I say to convince you that I'm innocent, dear? It wasn't me. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor.
Ah, donc il connaît un responsable.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
T'as l'air de ton frère, toi?
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too? Well, go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
are?
Get
the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit, but he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm running out of patience, Crooked Man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
C'est dans le miroir, c'est cool ça.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Okay.
Over here! You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Alors lui on va le tuer.
This way. Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
What was that?
Oh merde. Je savais pas.
Take him off!
I can't!
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
On m'a piqué. beaucoup de sang.
Holy shit.
Ah oui, bah oui.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, George?
Terminé pour lui.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking— You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. You think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
Petite soirée.
Fuck!
Get up.
Voilà, vache.
Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
On a brèche les souffrances, voilà. Putain, incroyable, cette scène elle est incroyable. Et dire qu'on n'est pas forcément obligé de la voir en plus, je la trouve incroyable cette scène. Dans The Wolf Among Us, elle me donne des frissons à chaque fois. On est en bon endroit parce qu'il y a sa limousine.
He's here, all right.
Alors allons-y.
Of course.
Allez. Ok, ouais, c'est ici, ouais, il se passe
So
des choses.
this is where they've been sending these.
Il se passe des bails. Pipi. Faut pas faire.
Bigby Wolf.
The big bad wolf.
It's me. Train, Beauty, Belle, Monsieur Toad, Jack, ouais. Barbe bleue.
You used to be something.
Big. Ouais, c'est quoi tout ça sur moi là? Big. King, Cole, Snow White, Holly. Oh la vache. Ah ouais, donc ils me suivent depuis un bout de temps. Depuis le début de cette affaire en fait. Voilà. Ah ouais, depuis le début on est suivi. Incroyable.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Il y a quelque chose de ce côté? Pas un peu compliqué, voilà.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Oh merde. Déjà parti. On va la choper.
Face me.
Oula, la transformation. Ça va repartir en couille. Je prends son nom. Pas cool, ça c'est pas loyal du tout. Le shérif. Big B Wolf. Ça se corde. Parfait. Nos vêtements sont là. Bien. Et là, je crois que c'est là qu'il y a le bug des sous-titres.
Hello, Bigby.
Voilà. Donc, si je me rappelle bien, je dois faire menu principal. En plus, il y a eu un truc de sauvegarde après la grosse baston. Normalement, tout devrait bien se passer.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Oh, tu fais les manipuler.
And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We'd both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Pour le tuer, là?
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Ça va être intense là.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Ah, donc là c'est en allemand à nouveau, donc on va faire un petit restart. J'ai toujours eu ce bug, je sais pas pourquoi. Continuer.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting
What do you have to say for
murderer!
You killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal...
Et enlèvement de Crane.
possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in...
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning, so cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's right.
Let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Bah. Vas-y.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for once.
Tu dis n'importe quoi. Toi qui l'a couvert. Merde, putain, j'ai pas suivi ce qu'il a dit. Je suis concentré sur quelle heure il était. Je vais regarder le replay vite fait.
Been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Je crois que tu as terminé. Tu fais mieux.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith, the way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted to—
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Faples get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the crooked man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder. Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Now, don't make him a murderer. What happened with Tweedledum wasn't Snow's fault. If y'all want to blame someone, blame me. She had nothing to do with it.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Mais oui, le sort il est brisé.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily...
That's a lie!
I was in the goddamn room when he did it! Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I assure
not good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't get
bloodshed
it.
So we get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
J'hésite beaucoup entre l'enfermer et le jeter dans le puits. Ça me paraît complexe cette affaire-là. J'ai quand même envie de l'enfermer, mais le jeter de ce connard dans le puits, quoi, ce serait... Je veux l'enfermer.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
J'hésite vraiment, mais alors vraiment de ouf. Moi j'ai envie de le jeter dans le puits en vrai. En vrai, j'allais l'enfermer, mais là... faut faire un exemple. Faut faire un exemple.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
Pour moi, c'est ce qui a été le plus juste en vrai. L'enfermer, je sais pas. Oula. The fuck? Ce qui se passe là. Ce choix évité.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Pas qu'il abuse non plus, quoi.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Non, on a tout fait pour lui.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby. I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
L'orage arrive.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to.
It's okay. I get it.
C'était à elle de le faire.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man.
Right.
But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Putain, c'est elle qui a tout déclenché.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer,
We do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town, finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
À suivre.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Qu'avez-vous fait à Georgie? Vous et 68,6% des joueurs avaient tué Georgie. Le tordu a-t-il eu droit à un procès? Vous et 89,6% des joueurs avaient ramené le tordu vivant. Tout, putain, il y a une possibilité pour le tuer. Comment avez-vous puni le tordu? Vous et 38,6% des joueurs avaient jeté le tordu dans le puits enchanté. Je suis pas du tout dans la majorité. Avez-vous accepté le cadeau de TJ pour Blanche? Vous et 98,5% des joueurs avaient décidé d'accepter le cadeau pour TJ. De TJ pour Blanche. Quelles ont été vos dernières paroles à Nerissa? Vous et 54,8% des joueurs avaient dit « J'espère au moins avoir fait quelque chose de bien ici ». Fin de l'aventure. Stat spécial Beth, vous lui avez caché avoir vu Belle hors de l'appartement. Belle, vous lui avez promis de ne pas dire à Beth que vous l'avez vu hors de l'appartement. Vous l'avez impressionné avec vos compétences de détective. Vous lui avez offert un verre quand il vous en a demandé un à votre appartement. Vous l'avez aidé à éviter la ferme. Vous l'avez ramené au puits enchanté, vous l'avez jeté dans le puits enchanté. Vous avez choisi de fracasser une bouteille sur sa tête pendant l'interrogatoire. Vous avez confisqué l'argent de Lee alors qu'il était en détention. Vous l'avez tué, Tom. Espoir, vous lui avez donné de l'argent après la bagarre avec le bûcheron. Georgie, vous avez détruit son club, vous avez pris l'argent du coffre-fort de Georgie. Greenlee, vous lui avez offert un emploi. Green, vous avez bu avec Green après les funérailles de Lily. Vous êtes d'abord allé chez Laurent, vous l'avez empêché de mourir. Blanche, vous l'avez amené avec vous au Trip Trap. Vous avez promis de ramener le tordu vivant. Petit Tim, vous avez choisi de l'attendre. Junior, vous avez accepté son insecte et promis de le donner à Blanche. Toad, vous l'avez défendu. Quand Blanche voulait l'envoyer à la ferme, vous lui avez donné l'argent. Et c'est Teaches. Voilà. Voilà ce qui clôt notre jeu. En vrai, c'était grave cool. J'ai grave kiffé ce jeu, je le connaissais déjà, mais bon, parfois il y a des détails qui s'en vont et tout. Donc j'ai été étonné d'oublier pas mal de trucs. Mais c'est un jeu qui est pour moi une pépite. Il fait partie de mon top 5 des jeux préférés. Et surtout, il a une fin qui est spectaculaire et incroyable. Enfin, en fait, chaque épisode est incroyable. Mais c'est vrai que le premier et le deuxième épisode, c'est un petit peu lent. C'est fait un petit peu longuet quand même avec les trucs d'enquête dans la même pièce et tout, surtout dans le bureau de Crane, tout ça, de Blanche, tout ça, avec Puffkin et tout. Parfois je trouvais ça un peu longuet, mais en vrai ça va. C'est bien rythmé, surtout à partir de l'épisode 3, 4 est incroyable, le 5 c'est phénoménal, surtout la scène avec dans le bar avec Georgie et Viviane, qui est pour moi, elle m'a fait des frissons cette scène, tellement elle est vraiment dingue cette scène avec la musique et tout. C'est pour moi c'est un jeu de collector et je vais foncer sur le 2 dès qu'il sortira. J'ai vraiment hâte de voir ce qu'ils ont fait, sachant que ce jeu est sorti en 2013. Là on va être en 2022, donc ça va faire 9 ans qu'il est sorti ce jeu. Et juste j'ai vraiment hâte de voir ce qui va se passer. Voilà. J'ai vraiment très hâte. La première fois que j'ai fait ce jeu, on devait être en 2014-2015. Toute première fois. Et donc voilà. Je crois, hein, je me souviens plus, c'est un peu flou. Bref. En tout cas voilà, fin du game. Et juste une hâte incroyable de pouvoir faire la suite. Il y a un tout petit trailer qui a été présenté au Game Awards de 2019. Et il y a pas longtemps on a eu des nouvelles du jeu lors d'un tweet pendant les Game Awards. Disant, parce que Telltale était au Game Awards, mais pas The Wolf Among Us. Donc voilà, continue l'histoire et tout. Donc ouais, il y a vraiment des BD et tout. Je me dis pourquoi pas, parfois en vrai, ça me tente très bien les BD et tout. Mais après c'est complètement différent quoi, c'est pas du tout sur le Big Bee Wolf quoi. Enfin, je crois pas, je connais pas, mais je pense que c'est plus global. Blanche. Livre des fables. Alors, on va pas tout lire. Hélas, un peu la flemme. Voilà, donc là c'est toutes les stats. Incroyable. Tous les succès qu'on a eu aussi. Et qu'est-ce qu'on a eu d'autre? Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait regarder vite fait? Juste quelques petits Georgie, on l'a déjà vu. Blanche, on l'a déjà vu. Big Bee, of course. On l'a déjà vu. Oula, pourquoi elle est une deuxième fois? Mère par intérim. Ouais. Nerissa. Petite sirène. Mon frère. À volonté. Big Bee devant un chéri de fabuleuse, je remarque. Plus confiance et lui est interdit de mettre les pieds à la ferme. Bien, il fait de son mieux. Crane est en défi. Populaire. La Kodak. En méchant, la véritable apparence de Big Bee est celle du loup géant de 2,50 m. La mère de Big Bee, Frima, la mère de Big Bee tombe amoureuse du vent du nord et accoucha de 7 louveteaux. Mais il se lassa vite d'elle et l'abandonna seule. Et le cœur brisé, elle essayait de s'occuper de ses petits malgré son chagrin. Elle aimait particulièrement Big Bee, mais étant le plus chétif de la portée, ses frères le taquinaient souvent. À la mort de Frima, les frères de Big Bee partirent à la recherche de leur père, mais Big Bee restait afin de protéger le cadavre de sa mère des charognards. Malheureusement, il était trop petit pour pouvoir la défendre. À partir de ce jour, il sera de manger chaque jour une proie pour plus grosse, jusqu'à ce qu'on pourra affronter son père et le faire enfin payer pour le chagrin qu'il a fait. Pour être le père, par exemple, l'ennemi ne change pas. On entraînerait la mort et le sort qui est dans la vie normale, il finit par épouser un gentil garçon. Une vie lycéenne. exact. Dakodak. On va pas tout lire, hein, du coup, comme je disais. Je pense qu'on a lu l'essentiel. La pitié de Bigby. Yep. Commune. Les communs. Ok, dac. Ouais, c'est intéressant toutes ces infos, mais trop de texte tue le texte, quoi. Hélas. Dakodak. Bonus. Ah putain, d'accord. Ok, dac. Bon, on va bien quitter le jeu. Je pense qu'on peut quand même se quitter avec un autre truc. Tac. Premièrement, ça c'est fait. On peut se quitter par exemple, je pense, en regardant la bande-annonce donc de le 3, plus le petit tweetos. The Wolf Among Us 2. Ah merde, mon clavier est encore en anglais. Voilà, les gens comprendront. Voilà, c'est ça. Non, je pense qu'on peut l'avoir peut-être sur le Telltale officiel. Telltale Games officiel. Voilà. En 4K, bien évidemment. Full ambiance.
There was a time when you were heartless, brutal, a monster. And I'm proud of you for changing all that, but I'm here to ask you to be those things once more. For them. For me. Can I count on you? Bigby. Can I count on you?
Always.
Incroyable. Moi je me souviens que quand j'avais vu ça au Game Awards, mais c'était la folie, hein. C'était les Game Awards 2019. Et franchement c'était la grosse folie furieuse, où j'étais mais vraiment en mode mais incroyable. Ça doit être là dans le timecode. Plectal. Marrant de revoir des noms de jeux qui sont maintenant sortis d'ailleurs. Wolf Among Us. The Wolf Among Us. Il doit être sous mes yeux, mais comme un con je ne le vois pas. The Wolf. The Wolf. Il y a les gens qui se font chier quand même à faire ça. Bon, merci à eux, mais honnêtement, putain. Même moi, jamais j'aurais la patience de faire ça. Je pense que c'est vers la fin, parce que c'est quand même un gros jeu attendu. Ah bah voilà, juste là.
Congrats, and thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Now everyone, let's just enjoy the Game Awards some more.
Thank you, Golden Boy, and now it's time for a world premiere, a re-announcement that I think you'll be excited about.
bah là, le trailer
There
qu'on a vu.
was a time when you were heartless, brutal, a monster. And I'm proud of you for changing all that, but I'm here to ask you to be those things once more. For them. For me. Can I count on you? Bigby, can I count on you?
Always.
Now, she's an Emmy-winning writer and an accomplished voice actor. Please welcome Ashley Birch.
Voilà, enfin bref, il n'empêche que ça reste vraiment incroyable. Les Game Awards et tout, et que je suis ultra hypé. Si on va sur Twitter. Twitter.com. Ah oui, putain, oui, ça d'ailleurs, c'est incroyable. Prime Vidéo espagnol a été banni. Donc c'est Amazon en gros qui bannit Amazon. Si on veut la faire courte. Donc c'est très drôle. Bref. Voilà la petite aparté. Telltale Games. Tell Me Why aussi, c'était incroyable ça comme jeu Tell Me Why. J'aime beaucoup aimé Tell Me Why. Même si c'était un peu lent, j'ai trouvé de temps en temps. Et puis c'était un peu compliqué. Mais... Donc là, ils vont sortir un autre jeu. Voilà. En partenariat. Mais qui n'a pas réellement la patte d'ailleurs des... n'a pas réellement la patte des Telltale Series.
How you deal with it is up to you.
Pas vraiment la patte.
Boss man.
C'est un peu dommage. Moi aussi, je sais que c'est pas le seul studio à être dessus. Voilà, il y a Deck 9 aussi. Mais c'est pas vraiment leur patte. Donc ils aient pas changé leur patte graphique parce que moi je l'aime beaucoup en fait. Ce serait con. Cette patte là, voilà, elle est géniale. Et donc ils avaient fait un tweet. Ah voilà, c'est ici. Voilà, à tous nos fans, tous nos fans incroyables. Nous voulons vous assurer que nous aurons bientôt Malheureusement, le timing était trop juste et ne marche pas avec les Game Awards. Donc voilà, donc ici on a une lettre. On avait une lettre de leur part. Voilà, nous disons, parlons un petit temps. En décembre, notre été est dur, mais vous avez peut-être remarqué que nous n'avions rien à nouveau à dire sur les sujets pour les Game Awards. Nous savons que nos fans avaient été incroyablement patients et solidaires. Nous savons également que vous avez un tas de questions sur ce qui se passe. Town, et bientôt nous pourrons reprendre. Pourquoi nous attendons être... Pourquoi allons-nous être dans le numéro qui sortira dans quelques semaines seulement? Nous allons parler de nos jeux, du travail sur un nouveau moteur. Donc The Wolf Among Us 2, la patte va potentiellement changer. Et le premier, voilà. Donc voilà, donc en gros, on va sûrement pouvoir en avoir voilà, très bientôt, voilà, très tôt dans l'année. Par contre, le nouveau moteur, ouais, je sais pas. J'aimais quand même... beaucoup l'annonce. Enfin, j'aimerais beaucoup la patte graphique qu'il y a sur ces The Wolf Among Us là, c'est ce qui me plaît. On verra. Nous tirons pas de conclusion trop hâtive. Bref. Voilou. Voilou. Nous, on va s'arrêter là en tout cas. C'était bien cool. Une grosse nuit, une grosse soirée. C'était potentiellement le dernier stream de l'année. J'espère que je pourrai refaire au moins un stream avant au moins la fin de l'année. Quand même, il reste 10 jours, non 11 jours avant la fin de cette année. Donc j'espère avoir le temps, je pense, mais bon, à chaque fois que je dis ça, finalement j'avais pas le temps. J'essaierai au moins de faire un petit stream, un petit truc de 1 heure ou 2 sur un petit jeu, je sais pas, une petite session Rocket League ou une connerie dans le genre. On essaiera de trouver le temps. Voilà. En tout cas, passez de bonnes fêtes de Noël. Voilà, c'est important. Très important même. De passer de bonnes fêtes de Noël. Tac. Alors, hop. Où c'est? J'avais un dossier. Ah voilà, putain, voilà. Voilà, passez tous de bonnes fêtes. Désolé à ceux qui vivent seuls, surtout avec les confinements dans certains pays, etc. C'est fort regrettable, hélas. Tac, j'ai mis ça tout au fond. Voilà. Pourquoi est-ce que ça marche pas? Non, j'ai tout cassé. Je suis en train de tout casser. Ah oui, non mais d'accord, je sais ce que j'ai fait. Bon. En tout cas, passez de bonnes fêtes de Noël, etc. Nous, on se retrouve très très prochainement en stream, voilà, j'espère avant la fin de l'année 2021. Bref, joyeux Noël à tous, bonne année en avance, si jamais on n'a pas le temps de se retrouver. Voilà, je vous fais plein de gros bisous, puis hâte de se retrouver pour plein de nouvelles aventures en 2022. Mais honnêtement, je pense avoir le temps quand même de faire un petit stream avant les fêtes de Noël. Sur ce, bonne nuit à tous, bonne fête.